Hello fans and friends across the universe and welcome to my YouTube channel From Me to You. My name's Keir Smith, back today with another Fab 4 video. I'm working my way through each of the Beatles' 12 UK studio albums and I'm choosing my 4 favourite songs from each of those albums, my Fab 4. And today it's the turn of that album, the Beatles' 10th UK studio album. The album that I guess most people would say is their least favourite Beatles album, but let's do this anyway. It's Yellow Submarine. It's slim pickings, isn't it? And safe to say I won't be choosing any of the George Martin orchestrations in this particular Fab 4, so let's get to it. My first choice then is Hey Bulldog, and this is built around that cool piano riff, which is doubled up with the electric guitar. From the off, it's a great groove, and that's further enhanced by Paul's excellent bass line. And though the lyrics by Lennon's own admission mean nothing, the vocal arrangement, the melody and Paul's harmonies make it very singable. It's got a good guitar solo and I especially love all of that ad-libbing towards the end of the song between John and Paul. Very playful, all of that yelling and barking. You hear John blurt out rather urgently, "Don't look at me, man, I only have 10 children," and that always makes me laugh. But I just love that riff so much. I mean, Day Trip is a great riff, but if you pressed me for my favourite Beatles riff, I'd probably go with Hey Bulldog. It's a loose song, it's playful, and it's brilliant. My next choice is All You Need Is Love, the anthem of the Summer of Love 1967. And the Beatles bravely represented the world of music, at least, with their performance of this song on Our World on the 25th of June 1967. One thing that always amazes me about this song is that it arrived just weeks after the release of their magnus opus, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And John wrote this simple set of lyrics with one of the greatest sing-along choruses, all set to George Martin's wonderful orchestral arrangement. And what an arrangement it is. The strings are lovely, the horns triumphant, the singing is great, love the harmonies. And I especially love the coda with the reprise of She Loves You. And it worked on all levels and it captured the spirit of the times, that spirit of the summer of love. There's nothing you can do that can't be done. It's easy. All you need is love. But it doesn't sound trite. It doesn't sound corny. It's completely believable and a song that you can invest in and get behind. And John once said that All You Need Is Love was one of his favourite lyrics. Brian Epstein called it the band's finest achievement, and up until that point in June 1967, I would probably agree. For sure, it's another Beatles classic, a timeless record. I still get excited when I listen to it now. It's perfect. My third choice is Only a Northern Song, and this song is typically George in many ways. Certainly from 1966 onwards, George's songs were always left of the field. And of course, this song was offered up for inclusion on the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, but rejected. But I think it would have sat quite nicely on that album, actually. And this is a song that I've always championed. The Hammond organ sounds great, and I really like Ringo's prominent drumming, which gives the song some punch. It's an atmospheric track. You hear the glockenspiel and trumpet blasts and all of the little sound effects and spoken word pieces, and they all serve as an interesting backdrop to George's rather plain vocal. Only a Northern Song is a cool piece of Beatles psychedelia that George would explore further and better with Blue Jay Way that came later that year in 1967. And my fourth and final choice is, again, a case of saving the best till last. It's All Too Much. That howling feedback at the start of the song gives way to that lovely 3-note Hammond organ part. And that always feels to me like someone's just turned on a light. And then what follows is possibly the Beatles at their most loose and laid back. It was born out of a studio jam while George Martin was away, so the Beatles were given free rein to relax and goof around that bit more and improvise. I really like these childlike lyrics, and it finds George celebrating his experiences with both LSD and meditation. And for me, one of the main highlights of this song is Ringo's drumming. It's so creative and he's really feeling the song out and taking it wherever he thinks it needs to go, and it really drives the song. It's fantastic. Paul plays some really great bass, as well as offering the high harmony, especially on the chorus, which is brilliant. And you've got that great ad-libbed part that apparently John and Paul came up with, your long blonde hair and your eyes of blue. And again, the horns are used to great effect here and create a sense of euphoria within me. I love the horns here. And they called it acid rock or psychedelic rock, but whatever genre you want to put it in, it's an absolute masterpiece to my ears. I absolutely adore this song, so much so that I continue to cite it as my third favourite Beatles song. Absolutely. So that was my Fab Four from the Beatles' Yellow Submarine album. We had Hey Bulldog, All You Need Is Love, Only a Northern Song, and It's All Too Much. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. We knew it was going to be slim pickings here, but I'd still encourage you to leave your Fab Four selections in the comments section below. And of course, I'll be back very soon with my selections, my Fab Four from the Beatles' Abbey Road album. So until then, all you need is love, death to the blue meanies, and I'll see you next time.